what's the story about, David?
Well, Sleepwalker takes place in the year 2044 in a world where MRI technology has evolved to the point where it is being used to actively scan people's dreams as they're sleeping. Right. It has a visual output and an audio output, all live scanned onto a monitor, but the visual aspect pales in comparison to the audio aspect. This has been used for therapeutic and medical purposes to help therapists and doctors to really understand the root of their patients' problems. However, in this sketchy underground world, troops such as the Sandmen Collective have started popping up recently and taking the Sleepwalker technology and illegally modifying it to create much more intense, show-like visceral dreams, and then presenting that to an audience for profit.
So people like you are coming in and paying for a form of entertainment that fully involves, exposing somebody's subconscious to a bunch of strangers for kind of a psychedelic, abstract, drug trip of an experience. And there's kind of a lot of demand for this. There are a few different ones that have been popping up in the city. The Sandman Collective, the one that you're going to be seeing, has been sort of highly rated as the best in the underground business. So yeah. Also, let's talk about them as a
Right.
group. They're really strange.
So the Sandmen Collective are this incredibly weird group of people. They wear all white. They don't show their faces. They choose to be somewhat of a hive mind. They see this sort of exhibitionist presenting of people's deepest, darkest thoughts as a sort of ritualistic theater. Sleepwalker features 3 different dreams by 3 very different people, allowing us to make 3 incredibly different experiences.
We sort of have an anthology format of sorts, so we're not necessarily just kind of in the ballpark of traditional horror. One of these I wouldn't even necessarily consider to be a horror piece. They're all very, very different in tone. So they definitely allow for a lot of different experiences, and we do recommend doing all of them because you kind of get this smorgasbord of different genres and tones and stuff that you wouldn't get just doing one. I'd say most all of them slowly get more and more deranged, more and more abstract, just more and more weird as they go on.
We tried as accurately as we could to recreate the experience of dreaming and just the very abstract nature of it and how that can deeply represent who a person is and